Welcome back. Welcome back to the show. Well, we often have guest interviews around this time in the show, but as I said at the beginning of the broadcast, our guest had to cancel today, and he was the whole back half of our show. So we're turning lemons into lemon pound cake. For the rest of the show, we think you're going to like this. We're giving you a peek behind the curtain, quite literally, at what you don't usually get to see on our show. We're starting with gifts sent in from viewers. We receive some sentimental things. You guys send us some wacky things from time to time, and I wanted to take some time to show my appreciation and also give you a little behind-the-scenes tour of the other life of mine. Take a look. Well, let's start the tour. The Jason Show offices are upstairs. There's BB. Hi, BB. And then right by BB, look, it's the king. It's executive producer Jeff's office. No, this is Jeff's natural habitat. Look at your office. Whatever. And then next to Jeff's office is the radio room. This is where I do the show, my radio show from 6 to 9 a.m. on My Talk 1071. Wonder what the name of that show is. Anyway, so let me show you some of the things that we have in here that I have in my radio room. Just a series of collectibles that I have, collected over the years. This, because I love Disney, this was a animation cell that a viewer of our show gave me. This was a gift from when I worked at the Dunes Plaza Cinema in Michigan City, Indiana in the 90s. Isn't that sweet? Over here, when I was on the cover of Minneapolis St. Paul magazine, there I am celebrating my neighborhood, the North Loop. This is a recent gift from a viewer. To the Jason Show. This is the single for the theme for Dallas. How great is that? And speaking of Dallas, I stole these promotional posters from the Dallas reboot junket. Don't tell them though. I mean, the show's canceled, so who cares? Over here, this is all stuff that just makes me feel good. This is the actual Castle Grayskull that I played with from He-Man when I was a kid. My mom saved it. Oh. And that's a bottle of tequila, just in case. I have a lot of autographed pictures in here. This is an autographed picture of Linda Gray from Dallas. My Marconi nomination, that's a radio award. Let's go over here. More autographed pictures. There's my wife, Katie Couric. Hi, Katie. Picture of Dave. Oh, you know I love Letterman. And then there he is. There's Johnny, always looking down. Then over here, a series of more collectibles. Melissa Peterman gave me that Dallas thing, autographed of Oprah. And this was from Dee Wallace, who signed this from E.T. Isn't that great? So another little behind-the-scenes element. In this room, this is where I do the radio show. I can see, hi, there I am. I can see my co-host and my executive producer on these cameras right here. So it's like I'm in the room with them. This is just a normal internet computer. This is kind of showing the rundown of my show, but I can pull up YouTube clips here, like this is some sound effects, and I can look at Facebook, I can look at more clips. Up here, all of this is my main computer. It tells me what time it is, how much longer the commercial break is. You can see that there with that green line. And these are just some of the sound effects that I can play on demand. It's so cool. Here's where I see when callers are calling into our show. And here's my mic, my little board to control my volume, my iPad. Oh, what does that say? Oh, look at that. And finally, one of the best things any viewer has ever given me, well, other than Starbucks, is this, my J.R. Ewing bank. Isn't that cool? From 1980. So many great things that people have given me over the years, and I surround myself with them as I do the show. Like this hat here. Look at that. Thanks, everybody. So much more stuff. I could spend the whole day. But I wanted to end. Will you help me, my love, if you can be? So I wanted to end with this one. This one came in from Mary recently, and I don't want to rank gifts. It just means a lot to me that everyone sends stuff, but this is one of the most wow ones. This one comes in from Mary, and Mary writes that her brother, Coulter Wynn, was a design studio executive at Walt Disney Imagineering, and ran the design and development arm. It's the design and development arm of Walt Disney Company, and he was an architect. Well, he was a lead concept architect for attractions, including, and she knows this, my favorite attraction at Walt Disney World, the Hollywood, the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. And this is a print that they have. This is that he did for the development of the Hollywood Tower of Terror. It's not a poster you can buy. It's not in a gift store. And she gave me this print from her brother. And he did this for the development of the ride. And look, it's just so special, and I really appreciate it. And I'm getting it framed. And thank you, Mary. That's really nice of you. Yeah. So sweet.
So nice.
We get, and I know Fallon has a radio show too on KDWB. You get stuff too. It's just the nicest thing.
So thoughtful. Yeah, that anyone would like think of us when they're out and about spending their hard-earned money. It's just so thoughtful.
Very much so. So thank you very much. Our behind the scenes extravaganza continues. Coming up in a little bit, we're going to take you behind the scenes of the meeting that happens right before the show, where anything can happen and anything is said. Believe me. We'll be right back. Back in a moment. Thank you, Brent. I got to re-roll.